guys, it's Marbury Cheese. Long time no see. So today I am back with the game, and I will be doing trying out a different type of game, and I don't know what it's about. It's called Dark Knights, but apparently it's a pretty long one, and ever since I played that one, which there was one I haven't finished. I remember from before. I might finish that one because I actually changed the computer, and that the other long one that I played was a bit too long. So I remember like it was like 2 years ago. I played like to like halfway, and then my computer broke, and then now I had to change to another computer. But then I didn't want to start all over from the beginning because my throat was dying. So I hope this one is a bit shorter than the other one, but I am happy with going into a longer visual novel style game. Marberry cheesecake. Prologue. I should have gone home earlier. My shoes are getting soaked. Okay, so I'm gonna do a save. Oh, whoa. I'm not sure how old she is, so I'm going to just read it normally. I should have gone home earlier. My shoes are getting soaked. Everything is so boring these days. Staying at home does not help, so I often go out. Hang on, I just want to stop the auto thing. The library is one of my favorite places to visit because it has so much for me to discover. Everything is so boring these days. Staying at home does not help, so I often go out. Okay. Staying at home does not help, so I often go out. The library is one of my favorite places to visit because it has so much for me to discover. Wait, is this the history? Yep. Okay, everything's so boring these days. I keep losing track of time. Even then, there is a limit to what I can do there. I wish something interesting would happen in this village every once in a while. Anything that could kill my boredom. Is that meant to be a pun? Kill my boredom? Okay, maybe not. Even then, there is a limit to what I can do there. I wish something interesting would happen in this village every once in a while. Okay. Sorry, I keep checking the sound because there was some issue with the microphone before. I often pass by this mansion during the day, but this time it catches my attention. I wonder when was the last time anyone last visited this place. No other house in the village looks as lonely as this one does. Wait, is that a snowman? That is so creepy. That is actually so creepy. It reminds me of, I don't know why, Sylvia Plath, the snowman. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I have to look up that poem. I have to look up that poem. I don't know why that came to my mind, but I just have to share it. That is actually so creepy. It reminds me of, I don't know why. Okay, the poem is, hang on. Oh, no, that's not it. Snowman poem. Oh no. Okay, I can't find it anymore, which is annoying. But basically, the poem was talking about how this person built a snowman and it looked very deadly. And basically, the snowman was like, gave her past memories of a guy she used to be with. But now that snowman is cold and devoid of like life. But why would I say that in the middle of a game? I don't know, like, sorry, my mind is just so random sometimes. It just randomly pops up ideas. I don't know, I was continue. From afar, it looks grand. If I had to guess, it was probably built over 2 centuries ago. The atmosphere changes as soon as I approach the house. The whole building is surrounded by a veil of thin mist. Wait, is this a haunted house? All the plants in the garden have been taken over by the weeds. Behind the trees, I notice an empty fountain with a fairy statue in the middle. Its expression makes the environment even more depressing. No matter how you look at it, this place has an incredibly mysterious aura. There is something new to discover with each gaze around the premise. Some of the windows are broken, and the door is locked with heavy chains. Wait, I just need to check something. My feet start to get cold, drawing my attention to my wet socks. I'll have to come back another time if I want to explore. I saw that. I saw that. As I am about to turn around, I see a shadow move behind the windows. I mean, who are we? Okay, that's the last time I'll do that. I mean, who are we? Are we the girl or the guy or the mom or the dad or who are we? I try to focus on it, but it is already gone. It is as if nothing ever happened. Huh, was that a person or was it just my imagination? I continue staring at the windows, but nothing else happens. Even though that was strange, I am more curious than freaked out. That's weird. If it was me, I'd probably screaming my butt off and just running away. Anyway, I don't want to stay in the rain any longer than necessary. Whoa, that is bright. Bright days. Oh, that's cute. It's kind of weird how nobody's in the classroom. My mind is clouded by thoughts of the mansion. Class starts soon. The first hour is history, my least favorite. I just have to check one more time. My mind is clouded by thoughts of the mansion. Guys, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry about the sound today. I only have these earphones at the moment, and you can't really hear the background music. I'm so sorry about that. Class starts soon. The first hour is history, my least favorite. Ugh, history. It does not take too long for me to doze off. I'll just take a short nap until class is over. I won't miss much anyway. Oh, is that me? Oh my gosh, I look like Yuri from DDLC. Doesn't she give you those vibes from DDLC? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, she's such a Yuri character. Sorry. And even that purple. When I finally opened my eyes, school has already ended. I slept through all my classes. I should be reprimanded for it, but my teacher, Mr. Blanchett, does not usually mind. He gives me special treatment because he knows I live alone and there is no one for him to rat me out to. So basically, she took a nap and the teacher just didn't give damn because she lives alone. Why am I summarizing? Okay, I'll just shut up. Perhaps I should not do that too often. My classmates look at me with resentful glares. I notice assignments laying on my desk, history and chemistry. Mr. Blanchett gave us more homework than usual. It can't get any more boring than doing the same assignments over and over again. It seems like the other students have already gone home. My friends didn't even bother to wake me up. I will get back at them for this. Gah! Now I feel too lazy to get up. Once I am ready, I start to head home. Seems like the other students have already gone home. My friends didn't even bother to wait. Okay, I can kind of hear it. I just have to turn up the music. Even though I'm walking on the main road, no one is around. It is unusually quiet today, and after what Leo G told me, I'm feeling especially on edge. My footsteps echo in the silence of the empty street. When I hear another set of footsteps, I glance back, relaxing when I see it is only a boy from my school. I look up at the cloudless sky and yawn. Even though I haven't done anything today, I feel so exhausted. I want to jump back into bed. I take a few turns. It might be a coincidence, but the boy behind me seems to be following me. I have been walking very slowly this entire time, so he should have passed by now. Okay, so sorry, I need to do something. Hang on. Okay. That should do. Just need to check that it's fine. It might be a coincidence. Okay, the boy is following her. Heh, I should test him. There's an easy trick to find out if someone is following you or not. Ooh, what trick? If I turn 3 times clockwise or counterclockwise at forks in the end of the road, I will walk in a circle. If the other person does that too, it means they have no destination. I enter a small alley. I take a turn. I turn once more, and again. Now if he's still following me, I'll know it's not just a coincidence. Right on cue, I hear the boy's footsteps behind me. That guy is still following me? That sure is interesting. I speed up, trying to get him off my heels by taking more turns. All of a sudden, my arm is grabbed. I abruptly stop and turn around. It seems that my stalker has caught up with me. Oh, he's just a first year. Oh, hello. Hello, Mr. Shadow. We don't know each other, but we go to the same school, and I just wanted to ask you something. What is it? Well, will you go out with me? What? What? Wait, I thought you were stalking me. That escalated quickly. No. Yo, that is one of the bluntest replies I've ever heard. Oh, that is so sad. Okay, let's do a quick save here. To break the ice, I say, should we go? Okay, let's go the most realistic route. So, what is something I would say if I was actually in the situation? Another time. Another time, maybe. Really? You're giving me a chance? The boy wraps his fingers around mine. Wait, what? wraps his fingers around mine, and gets closer in my personal space. My hand! I hint at him to let go of my hand, but it seems he does not pick up the message. This is the wrong time and place to receive a confession, but something about him puts me off even more. You know what? I change my mind. My answer is no. No, let me go. Please? The boy keeps holding on to me even when I try to pull myself free. Frustrated, I violently tug my arm away. Bleh. I violently tug... Is this a tongue twister? I violently tug my arm away. This guy's attitude is really creeping me out. All the more reason to refuse him. He doesn't even seem to know when to give up. What a brat. Sorry, I forgot what I said. Give me another chance. Let's start out as friends and get to know each other better. Oh my gosh, that zoom was really freaky. He pulls my other arm and pulls me closer. He is getting more forceful as he tries to keep our conversation going. Without warning, I knee him in the stomach. Ooh. Wait, why not the crotch? Sorry, I had to say it. He yelps and doubles over, finally letting me go. Ow! Ow! Don't make me repeat myself. I'm sorry, please give me another chance. Is he a masochist? He reaches towards me again, but I step aside and grab his arm first. We pulled the Uno reverse card. Skillfully, I seize his other arm and fold them both behind his back. Whoa, she's strong. When I speak again, my voice is stern. Try that again and you won't live to regret it. Oh! I never expected a small girl like you to be so strong. I mean, yes, ma'am. If you understand, then go. With a sigh, I release the boy and watch as he runs away. I hear him mumble something inaudible before he disappears down another street. The first years are always so troublesome. He called me a small girl, even though he was small himself. People like him will always stay persistent unless I'm clear with them. Maybe I should report him to the administration. Well, I probably roughed him up enough to teach him a lesson. Once I get home, I go to my room. I put my bag on my desk. So cute! I put my bag on my desk and drop down onto my bed. As usual, the silence of my house is so heavy, I can feel it making my shoulders sag. I live alone because my parents work overseas. They are usually busy, but they still call me whenever they can. It is not like I miss them, but it is boring to always be alone. I used to have many hobbies, but as soon as I grew up, they started to feel pointless. At some point, they all became repetitive. I do not want to spend my life in an endless cycle in the same routine. As if I am not doing that right now. For the time being, I will just stay as I am. This village has always been quiet. Aside from the same holidays every year, there is not much going on. I wish something exciting would happen. Actually, perhaps I can make my own excitement. I can try something new, unless my fate has already been decided for me. If I could, I would rewrite this boring village. I think I forgot something. There was something I wanted to do. Ah, that mysterious mansion. I'm too sleepy right now. So tired. My eyelids feel heavy, and before I know it, I am fast asleep. Next day. Oh, she's so cute. Oh my gosh. She has a bunny on her head. She's so cute. More red cheesecake. More red cheesecake. What is it, Ikuya? What is it, Ikuya? Did you get in a fight with another student yesterday? Huh? Why'd you ask? There's a rumor that you roughed up a freshman yesterday for no reason. Seriously, that brat. I should have reported him. Of course, I'm on your side. I don't believe you would do such a thing. A part of it is actually true, but to be fair, he was stalking me and being very forceful, so I simply defended myself. Oh, oh, who is this? Who is this? Oh, come to Papa. Just out of the blue. Anyways, maybe we wish it could have been this boy, right? Right? Anyways, a dark-haired boy walks towards us. His name is Loji. Oh, they actually mentioned his name at the very beginning, but I don't really remember what about him. It doesn't have the whole. Hang on. Okay, they delete some of the history, so I don't remember. His name is Loji. Like Ikuya, I met him in primary school. Morbi cheesecake. There's a difference between self-defense and assault. Didn't you just hear what I said? He was stalking. Oh my gosh, I'm so speechless. I doubt Mr. Class President will ever understand. You really do remind me of a wild rose. Is that meant to be a compliment or more of a, one of those like, are you like playing around with me? If I grew roots in this place, I'd die of boredom. This reminds me of that time from 2 years ago. You know, when you beat up those seniors. We're tough. It wasn't like I wanted to do it. Besides, I only got involved because they started hazing all of the freshmen. Okay, now I have to mention that this school has very good visuals. Is it like a cosplay school or something? Like, oh my gosh, look at his choker. And like, it's wow, it's one earring on the side, what a rebel. Hazing all the freshmen. It's not my fault I couldn't hold back. Try to be nicer to your fellows. Oh no, that's Liuji. Try to be nicer to your fellow students. Fine, I will do my best. You should care more about your reputation. Aren't you afraid that you won't be able to make friends now that the rumor is going around? Oh, she's blushing. I didn't intend to make friends with the freshmen anyway. You always seem so bored. Meeting new people or falling in love will make your life more exciting. No comment. Shortly afterwards, we begin to prepare for our trip to the forest. A history teacher will be our guide. He supposedly wants to show the class a monument we learned about in class. He claims pictures in the book are nothing compared to the real thing. The monument we will be visiting is only a 15-minute walk from our school. Ikuya is clearly not looking forward to this trip. She has been holding my hand tightly the whole time. Everyone, don't stray from the path. You don't want to get lost here. Teacher, I thought you're meant to keep the children safe. Taking us into a wild area, why not? But why? Make sure not to disturb the wildlife either. Oh yeah, until one of us gets eaten by a crocodile, not everyone gets swallowed by a snake. Guess this field trip turned out to be even more educational than I expected. I've never seen this place before. Well, not recently. I got lost during a class picnic once when I was in primary school. This looks different from what I remember. Ryoji, have you heard about the demon in the forest? Yeah, everyone in my neighborhood is talking about it. Apparently, the rumor started after some tourists went missing on a trip there. Do you think they're true? Does this have to do with the person in the mansion? I'm sorry, like, I don't know where this story is heading. I don't know. I never seen a demon before. Don't they only exist in legends? They say there's a truth behind every legend. Oh, that's deep. This village has many tales, but I doubt they're all true. If it's true, I hope our little demon friend doesn't eat people. Even if it does, it wouldn't eat you. You taste too bad. Oh my gosh, he's such a savage. Ikuya punches Loji. Nice one! Kapow! Ow, that actually really hurt. What? Ow! I was just kidding. Ikuya giggles at his reaction. Why is the school taking us to a forest where a man-eating demon freely roams around anyway? The teachers don't believe the rumors. They think it's just a media stunt, and I know this because my dad told me. Huh, I guess we'll have to see what happens. There's one thing I would like to warn you about. What is it? It's not public information yet, but recently a few villagers went missing in the middle of the night. No trace of them has been found. It's as if they just vanished. Oh my goodness! Wait, hang on, let me just check this. A few villagers went missing in the middle of the night. But why didn't you tell us beforehand, Lioji? Did you want us to die or something? Why didn't you tell the teacher, Lioji? For real? I sure won't be walking around alone then. If we're headed in the same direction, I can walk you home. You could also ask your brother to pick you up. My brother? No, not him. Why? He's from the elite class. He stands out too much. Well, if all eyes are on you, no one's going to make a move. But being picked up like a kindergartner? Sorry, but this is a life and death situation. Ikuya. Anyway, even though this news hasn't been officially released yet, you two should be more careful. I think, Lioji, you should have been more careful by telling the teacher beforehand, or else it could get all three of us killed because of that. I don't want my friends to get hurt. What? Can I exit the game now? I'll be fine. Anyway, we should ask Mr. Blanchett about the demon rumor. Don't mention that, you're ruining the mood. Ikuya, you want to live, don't you? Let me ask him. We eavesdrop on Lioji's conversation. Excuse me, Mr. Blanchett. Do you know anything about the demon rumors? Oh, Lioji. Well, the teacher lets out a sigh and scratches the top of his head. You don't believe in them, do you? Not in the slightest. This forest is home to many different species of animals. Some silly people probably mistook one for a demon. Besides, there is no proof of their existence. The legends about this forest were just stories made up to scare little children. What about the missing tourists? Would you call their disappearances a coincidence? I don't think they disappeared. It is very easy to get lost in the forest without a map or a guide. That's what probably happened to them. A rescue team will find them soon. Just stay with the group and you won't have anything to worry about. I see. What did Mr. Blanchett say? He believes it's all made up. I don't believe a thing about this demon. Still, the rumors have piqued my curiosity. There's at least a grain of truth to every story. Something must have caused the villagers to feel restless. Hey, what do you guys think about doing a little expedition of our own? Are you nuts, Liuji? Are you nuts? That sounds interesting. Oh my gosh, are you nuts, Marbury? Just when we knew there's people missing, now we go in a adventure to kill ourselves. Why not? but those missing tourists, what if we get lost too? Don't worry, I have a map, and we can always signal for help with the torch. Really? You'll set the forest on fire with that? Why would you even have one of those? This isn't the Middle Ages. Just kidding, I've got a phone with me. Can you even get a signal out here? Mr. Blanchett will... don't worry, Ikuya. I'm sure everything will go smoothly, like in every single visual novel game that I play. If anything does happen, you can blame it on me. If you're still alive. Sure, but that doesn't guarantee our safety. Stop overthinking it. What are the chances of anything bad happening? Yeah, especially in a game where you have to make 100 gazillion choices and only one set of choices will make you live and the other ones will make you die. But anyways, I'll shut up with that. It would be just like a walk in the park. The worst thing that could happen to us is getting lost. Of course that'd be the worst. Don't tell me you're planning for it to happen. Nah, it just occurred to me. I haven't been to the forest in a while. This place looks worse than my memories. Yeah, this place looks too nice for a demon to live in. While we are here, we can look for the missing tourists. Well, I'm up for it. Come with us, Ikuya. I think it will be fun. Fine. Everyone gather together and let's go! The students line up in small groups. The teacher makes sure everyone is present before moving on. Psst. When do we sneak out? Let's head to the back of the line. He won't be able to see us there. As the group follows the path, we go the other way. A few minutes later, we end up at a fork in the path. How can the teacher actually lose them? They were at the back of the line. But I'm sure the teacher would count. A few minutes later, we ended up at a fork in the path. Look, a crossroad. Which path should we take? According to the map, the right path goes farther into the forest, while the left one leads to a waterfall. Let's go to the waterfall. I don't think there is anything of interest among more trees anyways. Excited, Liuji skips ahead. After a few minutes of walking, we reach the waterfall. A large shimmering lake ringed by lily pads rests at the bottom of it. The cliff face of the waterfall also has a path of rocks lined up along it, providing easy access to the other side of the water. The water is so clear I can see the bottom. Wow, it's huge! The water looks so sparkly, I want to jump right in. You get excited over the simplest things, don't you? There might be dangerous animals or bacteria in the water. If you jump into it, you'll probably be eaten alive. Boo, you always ruin my fun. Liuji chuckles at her reaction. Oh. I take a closer look at the lake. I can hear the sound of birds singing, but there does not seem to be any other animals around. These rocks could serve as perfect seats. Morby Cheesecake, come over here. I'm going to explore for a bit. I'll be back soon. We'll be waiting here. Don't go too far, okay? I know, don't worry. I skip over to the right side of the waterfall, trying to see what might be behind the stream of water. A pot of gold, probably. To my surprise, there seems to be a hidden cave. From the corner of my eye, I notice a shadow moving in the... I was interrupted during that part. It moves so fast that my eyes cannot make out what it is. It does not help that I was not paying attention. Whatever it is, I'm pretty sure it just went into the cave. I look towards the entrance and notice another path of rocks leading inside. Curiosity gets the best of me, compelling me to take a look. What? When something creepy, like a shadow-like creature, and you know all the background of the people missing and the demons? Marbury, rethink. Marbury, something wrong with their decision-making. I carefully make my way across the rocks. After I manage to get behind the waterfall, I peer around the cave. What if it's the boy who she rejected? That would be so weird. Oh my gosh, what do I do? I cannot see anything in the darkness. The sound of flowing water echoes around me. I wish I had my phone with me so I could use it as a flashlight. What could be back there? I know I saw something hidden a moment ago, but I can't see anything. Was it just my imagination? I tried to shout, but the sound of crashing water overpowered my voice. As I walk deeper into the cave, I try again. Hello? Is anybody there? I call out a third time, but I can only hear the echo of my own voice. I hear footsteps behind me. Surprised, I turn around. Whoa. That is weird. That looks like a hot shadow. A shadow stands at the entrance. Who is there? I can tell from the presence filled that he is a man, though due to darkness I cannot make out his facial features. Who are you? I shout again, this time louder. Who are you? Stop yelling, I'm not deaf. The man suddenly starts walking towards me. Surprised by his movement, I step back. I slip on the wet, uneven surface and fall flat onto the ground. Oh, ouch! A hand reaches out to me, and I am surprised by the man's kindness. Oh, whoa! What the? Oh my god! You know what? I just had a sudden thought. What if the demon ate the person, and it became a demon person? That would be so dark. Light suddenly filters through the waterfall and I can finally see his face. Are you hurt? Oh, that's him, sir. Are you hurt? No, I'm okay. I take his hand. Oh. God, this guy, he's a keeper. I take his hand and pull myself up. He gazes at me with his narrow violet eyes, but I'm more drawn to the long crimson hair he has tied into a loose braid. Oh gosh, look at this mark in his arms. So So much stories. So much stories. The man's delicate facial features contrast with his muscular torso and wide shoulders. Wow. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm actually feeling stuff. He is wearing odd traditional clothing, in particular the collar around his neck. Why? Why is there a collar around his neck? Oh, maybe he was like a demon and then he was like trapped. I'm liking this story. In particular, the collar around his neck raises a lot of questions. I have never encountered anyone like him in the village. Sorry, I'm just gonna turn this down. I've never encountered anyone like him in the village. You're disturbing my peace with your shouting. That was so blunt and rude. You didn't answer me. I'm guessing you're one of the tourists? Tourists? Can't you see I'm a student? How did you discover this cave? Are you lost? No, I wanted to follow the path outside and never come back. This is private property. Wait, who are you and what are you doing here? How did you know about the tourists? And don't ask so many questions at once. Okay, pretty boy. Okay, never mind. I'm supposed to be angry. Don't just cut me off. Answer me. Never mind that. Go back to your group already. But the man roughly grabs me by the wrist and pulls me back to the cave entrance. Hey! Stay away from this place. The man effortlessly pushes me out of the cave. Damn it, I was like, we could have gotten to know him. I turn around to complain, but he's already gone. He disappeared as mysteriously as he appeared. What a rude guy. It's not like he owns the cave or anything. He just said it was private property. Huh. This reminds me of how I treated that first year kid. At least I gave him a chance to explain. This person was just... If no one is allowed to go in there, then what about the crimson-haired man? He seemed to know about the tourists too. After letting out a heavy sigh, I hopped back across the rocks to Ryoji and Ikuya. Hey, Morbi Cheesecake. Back already? Did you find anything interesting? Nope. I met a weird guy, but he doesn't seem worth mentioning to Ikuya and Ryoji. Maybe demons don't live here after all. Jeez, Ikuya, have you given up already? Of course a demon won't show itself so easily. We should keep looking around. Nuh-uh, I'm tired. Wait, actually, is that, Oh, that's Ryoji, sorry. Oh, jokes. Oh, that was Ryoji who said, of course a demon won't show itself so easily. We should keep looking around. Okay, I'm gonna do a quick save because I keep wanting to press quit. It's like right next to the back button, so... Nuh-uh, I'm tired. Let's go back to the group before Mr. Blanchett notices we're gone. Did Mr. Blanchett ever talk about the Sporus during history class? I can't remember. That's because you're always asleep during history class. That's not true, I do pay attention. Sometimes. My friends chuckle. It's been a long day. My feet hurt from all the walking. I'm still curious about what secrets the forests have. This is Dark Nights. Sorry, I was just thinking how she always writes bright days, dark nights. Study hard, exam maths. That crimson-haired guy in particular bothers me. He wasn't dressed like a tour guide. Not that I've heard about any tours in the forest. Digging into it makes me more confused. Perhaps I should stop here. Like he said, it is none of my business. There's no use fretting over it. Even as one mystery fades, however, another one appears. The abandoned house from yesterday pops up in my mind. I did plan on going there again, and it does not seem to be raining right now. I glance at the time. It reads 8 p.m. It is already dark outside. My feet still hurt, but the house isn't that far. I grab my jacket once I decide to go. We are a curious little thing, aren't we? The streets are completely empty, making the village seem like it has been abandoned. Everyone must already be home from work or school. A few minutes later, I reach the old house. It looks exactly the same as last time, even though it did not rain today. It is still surrounded by that eerie mist. The previous owner must have been very rich to afford the construction of this mansion, especially with its fine details. It shouldn't be a problem if I look around. What? The house looks larger and older now that I'm close. I inspect the big chains locking the door. Great, now we're going to a haunted house by ourselves. We really have guts. Or no guts. They are not old and rusty like I expected. They seem like they were put on recently. Perhaps the residence has a new owner. Suddenly, I hear a sigh behind me. I quickly turn around to locate the source of the sound. There is someone sitting on the edge of the fountain. He blends so well with the dreary mist that I had not noticed him when I first entered. I slowly approach the man. Do we have no guts or something? I feel like we're not scared of anything. Up close, I notice he looks near my age. He is most likely from the same school as me, but I have never seen him before. His uniform design is not one I recognize. Perhaps he is part of the elite class, like Ikuya's brother. Each elite student wears a custom designed uniform, making it difficult to be certain they even attend our school. Wow, really? Whoa! To complement their unique uniforms, the elite class also has special rules, but I never bother looking into them. Its members hardly appear at school, so only a few of us have ever seen their faces. Needless to say, there are many rumors about that class. According to Ikuya, you need to have very high grades to qualify, but there might be more to that. Might be more to it than that. Many students envy their status. Hello? The guy flinches and looks at me, startled. Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. Oh, I do not mind. My apologies for not noticing you earlier. May I sit here? Be my guest. Could he be the shadow I saw yesterday? It could be that pretty boy that we saw in the cave. I was kidding. Do you come here often? It sounds like a cheesy pickup line, but I don't know what else to say. I do. This place has an interesting atmosphere. He looks away from me, the warm copper of his gaze thoughtful. Something about him feels off. Is he dead? I'm not sure, but is he sad? Okay, close enough. I can't really read his expression. What about you? Well, I can't tell him that I saw something strange here the other night and came to investigate. It sounded weird. I never noticed how interesting this place was before, so I thought I'd come to take a closer look. At this hour? I like going for walks at night. Likewise. The man's expression clears up and he smiles. Would you like to go for a walk with me then? Sure. It's odd that someone would offer to go for a walk with a person they've just met. He does seem friendly and polite, though. Not like the first grader that we punched in the face. I remember that. I will always remember that. He stands up and we follow a path through the garden. Unlike the rest of the garden, this path is not covered with weeds. The ground is even and well trod. As we walk, he points out the statues hidden away by unusual shrubs and flowers I have not seen before. He does it so naturally, it is as if he owns this place. The moonlight and starry sky illuminates the view, which makes it even more beautiful. I never expected to find beauty in an abandoned place like this. The man smiles mysteriously at my comment. You seem to know a lot about this mansion. I would be happy to answer any questions you have. Do you know who puts the chains on the doors? Oh, excuse me. This is not the time to be asking some really obvious ones. His eyes swivel away from mine again. The man hesitates to speak. I seem to have found my answer. I do not know about it. I guess he doesn't want to say. He looks flustered. Maybe I shouldn't push any further right now. It's getting late. I should go home. Have a good night. As I head back to the front yard, I realize that I have not asked for the man's name. I turn back and try to find him, but he's already gone. The weekend finally arrives. In the morning, I make myself breakfast and sit on the couch. While chewing on some toast, I open the newspaper. I do not have any real leads from the disappearances yet, but I have to catch up with the news. It is full of the usual advertisements, but now it actually has decent news articles. I browse through, hoping to find something interesting. My eyes stop at a page with numerous sketches. The reports of missing persons are increasing. In just a few days, it has reached a point where the police can no longer suppress the public outcry. I study their profiles and try to find a commonality, but there does not seem to be one. Age, gender, appearance, occupation, address. No, nothing adds up. This is going nowhere. I recognize some of these people, but I don't think they knew each other. Then again, if it was that easy, the cops would have solved the cases already. I doubt people disappear without a trace. They must have gone into hiding or were kidnapped. The thought of someone I know suddenly disappearing is scary. These crimes, or whatever they are, have to stop at some point. How long can they go on? I flip a page and find an article about an attempted homicide. A local reported that she heard a distress scream late last night. At night. According to her, the attacker ran off when she reached the scene. She also stated that she managed to take a picture. When she noticed the victim was still alive, she called the emergency services and waited for the ambulance to arrive. Witness: I cannot believe someone did such an inhumane thing. This is unforgivable. Further details on this case are below. Attached to the article is a blurry photo the witness took of the suspect with her cell phone. Nothing about their appearance is distinguishable. It would be difficult to identify them. The description says the victim has been missing for a week before the incident took place. I put the newspaper aside and take a sip of my tea. Are we in thinking mode or something? News really spread quickly in this village, no matter how grisly it is. Rumors pop up just as quickly. I would not be surprised if people are already talking about who the attacker might be. While distasteful, those same rumors become trails that lead back to the criminals, allowing the crimes to be resolved just as quickly. I just want to help track down these people, but I'm not sure I'd make a difference. For now, I should keep an eye out for anything suspicious. You met one guy in a cave, another guy in the middle of a night outside of the mansion who mysteriously disappears and doesn't tell you anything about the lock on the door. Thus much. I absent-mindedly eat the rest of my breakfast. I should take a walk to clear my mind. Going to the park sounds like a good idea. I look up at the bright blue sky. Gentle winds blow the puffy clouds about. As I walk down the road, an advertisement on a building catches my attention. Wanted exorcists. Exorcists? Do ghosts even exist? Announcement. Recently, there has been sightings of ghosts within the village. We are looking for exorcists to deal with them. Seriously? I don't think anything remotely supernatural has ever happened here. And now people are supposedly seeing apparitions. Sightings of ghosts, sure. The park is practically empty despite it being the middle of the afternoon. There's only one other person, a boy, on the entire block. He seems to have noticed me too, but I do not pay further attention to him. I sit on a nearby bench and close my eyes, enjoying the silence. Weird things are happening in this village. It's interesting, but a bit concerning too. I hope Ryuji and Ikuya will be safe. Wait, where are they? Oh, okay, never mind. They're back, okay. Oh, this is my day off. I didn't come here to find new things to worry about. The wind blows gently on my cheeks while I enjoy the warm sunlight on my skin. I clear my mind of all thoughts and focus on my breathing. They say this technique helps to relieve stress. Still pretty safe. A moment later, a figure blocks the sunlight. I open my eyes and notice a silver-haired boy standing in front of me. Oh, he's so cute! Oh my gosh! You probably won't know who this is, but this person reminds me of somebody from the anime Wolf Girl and Black Prince. The dude who was interested in the main girl with the silver hair. Just, I don't even know why that came into my mind. Excuse me, miss. Yes? Sorry. Can you tell me where the haunted house is? Haunted house? I've never heard one around here. I'm sure it's supposed to be nearby, but I can't find it. I recall the advertisement from earlier. Only exorcists or horror junkies would actively seek haunted houses. He looks too young to get a job, but the alternative seems more unlikely given his innocent demeanor. Why are you searching for it? Are you an exorcist? The boy looks confused, blinking innocently. No. Do exorcists normally live around here? I don't know, but I just saw an advertisement looking for applications. The boy purses his lips, his expression flustered. Is something wrong? I must find the haunted house. Before I can say anything, the boy runs away. I wonder what was that all about. I pull out a booklet from my pocket and start to read. It is a romance novel that I borrowed from Ikuya. Even though this genre is not my cup of tea, she insisted that I would enjoy it. I expected it to be something cheesy from the start, but so far nothing romantic has happened. The story feels more like a slice of life piece. Perhaps that is why Ikuya recommended it. Suddenly the sky becomes cloudy. Foreshadowing. Bah, it's going to rain again already. Time to go home then. As I am leaving the park, I notice the boy from earlier lying on the ground, his face against the dirt. Did he collapse? Quickly, I go to him and kneel down. Hey, are you okay? What happened? I don't have much time. What do you mean? The boy passes out before he can reply. Hey, don't pass out here. Ugh, what should I do? I panic as I look around, but no one else is in the park. I have no way of placing an emergency call. Thankfully, he does not look that bad. I have no choice. I can't leave him here when it's about to rain. The clouds become darker with every passing minute. When I look up, I feel cold raindrops on my face. I manage to carry the boy to a dry spot under a tree before the rain starts pouring. I'm surprised by how easy it is. He weighs less than you would assume by looking at him. Is he a vampire? Never mind. Why did he faint? Does he have some sort of illness? Maybe I should take him to a hospital. Well, he'll have to wait until the rain stops. I don't want to risk him getting any sicker. The rain creates a curtain around the tree. A few drops sneaking between the leaves to land on us. What an unlucky day. I mean, at least she saved his life. That's pretty lucky. I bow my head to look at the boy. Ah, he has such an adorable baby face. How old could he be? I bet he's way younger than me. His hair looks so soft. I want to touch it. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I thought you didn't like first graders. Morbury. Marbury. It's rare to see Marbury like somebody. Just then the boy slowly opens his eyes. Are you okay? The boy mumbles something before closing his eyes again. Hey! Worried, I gently shake his shoulder to wake him up. He immediately opens his eyes and crawls away from me. Lol. Crawls away. So sorry. I thought... Are you blushing? Oh, it's you. Right. Rubbing the back of his neck, he looks away embarrassed. He is an odd one, but it's kind of cute. Okay. It's kind of cute. It's okay. Do you feel better? Yes, I'm fine. The boy fixes his scarf and pats down his hair. He beams reassuringly at me. The boy looks up at the gray sky, surprised by what he sees. It is raining. I could have sworn it was sunny earlier. The downpour started right after you passed out. Oh, right. Thanks for taking care of me. He turns towards me and gives a warm smile. Let's wait here until it stops raining. Are you really okay? I got worried when I saw you on the ground. I thought something happened to you. Oh, it's not a big deal. I'm just a little tired. It's nothing to worry about. Passing out from exhaustion is very serious. We should get you to a doctor. No, I feel a lot better now. He shakes his head and wildly waves around his arms, as if to prove that he is okay. I raise a brow. I suspect he is afraid of doctors. Even so, I cannot force him to go anywhere. What is your name? Sachiro. Nice to meet you, Sachiro. You can call me Marbury Cheesecake. Okay, this is when I regret using my name. You mentioned a haunted house before. Can you tell me more about it? It's just a regular place, but people say it's haunted for some reason. Wouldn't you normally try to stay away from a place like that? It's just, I've lost something important there. Which means you've been there before. Yeah, but I don't remember much. Can you tell me what you've lost? Just something important to me. Huh, Sachiro. Yeah? Before you passed out, you said something like, I don't have much time. What did you mean? I did? Yeah. Sachiro scratches his head. I just need to find my something quickly. I see. We sit side by side and watch the rain. I glance over at the boy. I do not know what happened, but he looks less pale than before. He seems to be enjoying the sight before us. Before long, the weather clears up and the rain slowly stops. I hope you can take care of yourself. I'm going home now. I will. Perhaps I can help you look for the haunted house later. That'd be really nice of you. I come here a lot if you do ever want to meet up. Okay, maybe I'll see you later then. See you. I look at the pile of books on my desk. There's still plenty of homework to do, and whether I like it or not, I have to finish it. This is getting difficult. Perhaps I should pay attention to Mr. Blanchett's classes. The last few days have been hectic with all the strangers I have run into, but I'm glad I made a new friend. Huh. Ugh. How can I work like this? I try to focus on the textbook, but my mind keeps wandering. The man by the old house. The guy in the cave. And odd Sachiro from the park. Even though I only spoke with them for a short time, they have piqued my curiosity. Gah! I give up. I want to find out what is going on in the village. I wonder what Ryoji is up to. Maybe I should call him. I dial his number, but the call goes to his voicemail. I guess that he is still busy with his after-school activities. I could call Ikuya and tell her what happened, but it will only get her worked up, so I brush the idea aside. I throw myself on my bed and close my eyes. This feels a lot better. A moment later, I hear knocking on my window. Annoyed, I get up and check the source of the noise. Ugh, that's creepy. I find myself being waved at. What? Let me in! Who the hell are you and what are you doing up here? Hurry! Get down first! Just let me in! What's wrong with this guy? He scaled my house. Seriously, how can a stranger expect me to let him into my room through the window? He must be the worst burglar ever. Lol. I'm not stupid enough to fall for such an obvious trap. I ignore him and lay back down on my. I think you should call the police when this happens. But strange reply. I ignore him and lay back down on my bed. It is common sense not to let strangers in your house. The knocking stops after a moment. It seems like he has finally given up. Silently, I go back to my bed. I cannot help but wonder about what happened to the guy clinging to the side of my house. Maybe I should check on him and get a ladder or something. I lean outside of my living room and look up. Strange, I can see the window of my room, but there's no one outside. I shrug and turn back, going to my room. I am shocked by the sight of a man laying on my bed. Oh my! How? You? What? How'd you get in here? Are you a burglar? I'll call the police. I frantically search for my phone. Within a second, the man has me by the wrist and pins me against the wall. How dare you? Wait, it's a misunderstanding. Whoa! I desperately squirm around, trying to break his hold on me. The stranger lowers his head to look me in the eyes. Calm down, let me explain. Let me go, you creep! As if I'm going to listen to anything you say. I prepare to kick him, but he releases me and backs away. How did you get into my house? There was an open window in another room. Ugh, I have to be more careful. Can I stay here? His sudden request makes me speechless. What? That came out of nowhere. Are you joking? I'm serious. His expression changes instantly. Earnest and almost somber. I'm thirsty. I have never met anyone who switches moods this quickly. No way. I don't even know you, and you attacked me. He just said, can I stay here? Maybe not, but I know you. And anyway, I wasn't trying to hurt you. He sighs and shakes his head. I don't remember meeting this guy. Wait, could it be? No, never mind. Does she mean the person in the shadow? Does look like it, hey? Does look like it. Get out of my room. Get out of my room, creepy stalker. Eh? I've been demoted to a stalker now. Either way, you're hentai. Sorry, I just have to say it. A blur that I was gonna say stalker and burglar, and I went burglar. Burgers. Did I say burger yet? A burglar, a stalker, and a hentai. That really stings, you know. I grab the closest thing to me, a book, and hurl it at him. Get out of here! Go away! Wait, I wasn't finished. Get out now! He dodges my next projectile before slinking towards the window. Calm down. No need to get aggressive. First, you broke into my house and then you assaulted me. Now you ask me if you can stay here. My answer is obvious. Hehe, there's nothing wrong with asking, right? What the? The man lets out a heavy sigh. Fine, if you don't want me to stay then. He gives me a sad glance before jumping out the window. Oh my lord! I didn't say you had to jump out. I rushed to the window only to find the weirdo smirking at me from the ground. Oh, you do care about me. You jerk. Don't you dare come here again. Who knows what the future holds? Well, see you later. My eyes follow the figure as he walks towards the street and out of sight. I'm relieved that he did not steal anything, though. My heart is still racing from the shock. It's the first time I've met such an oddball. These days are getting weirder and weirder. He didn't seem at all that dangerous. He left easily enough to. Wait a second, something is off. Why go through such lengths just to ask me if he could stay here? I know it's easy to climb to the landing, but this is just odd. I wonder what his intentions were. I shake my head and sigh. More questions bubble up as I think. Calm down, Barbie Cheesecake. You shouldn't dwell on this. The weekend passes quickly and I'm back at school on Monday. My mind is filled with flashbacks from the past few days. Okay, my throat kind of hurts, so I might have to stop here.